sounds are indicative of the fact that they are enjoying what you're doing and you are delivering. Hey, I got Chinedu. What am I calling Chinedu? Papa Dozier, you go kill me. Hey, hey, hey. Not the one that you're lying in bed and it's like you're a log of wood. He's just pounding, 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 and you're there. You're there. Even if it is just breathing. Breathe. Let him know that he's doing something. Don't fake it. I hate it when you fake it. Don't fake it. I've said it over and over on this channel. Make sounds. It makes the juicy pot a lot wetter. Do you get? Make sounds. Say it. Give him direction because men want to know. Men want to know that they're doing it. When you're quiet like that, am I doing it right or not? It's even worse for women because most men are very silent in bed. You're giving him mad head. Your mouth is almost, your jaw is almost locking, but the man is not doing anything. He's not making sounds, nothing. Give it to me. Oh my, you can hit the bed. You can do whatever you fucking want to do. Hey guys, now in this video, I would give you 11 things that make you great in bed. And contrary to popular belief, you don't need a working knowledge of thousands of sex positions or have a background in adult movies to be ridiculously good in bed. Instead, it comes down to more subtle yet realistic factors that you may already possess. And if you don't, I'm always here to help you develop the skills that you really need to blow your partner's minds. Are you ready? All right. Number one, you are not judgmental. You know, whether it's hearing out your partner's fantasy or allowing yourself to really identify your own fantasies. I think that being open to different desires and turn-ons is essential in a partner. So always remember that it's all in the realm of fantasy. It's not something that you ever have to do or your partner ever has to do. So put aside your judgments and really listen to the desires of you and your partners. You may even find out that you're into some really interesting stuff, but discard the fantasies that don't go along with your belief system. Don't be forced to do anything that you don't like, okay? Number two, you're really good in bed if you're very innovative. Now, if you're that type of person who, when you see the arm of a couch, you see a great prop for doggy style, or when you see a bra, you see a bondage tool, it just goes to show how creative you are in bed, and that's a good thing. So being creative and looking for new ways to spice up things in the bedroom is very crucial in any lover. Someone who says, let's dress up or let's go into the kitchen or into the bathtub or anything that is a bit more interesting is great. Not every time, lay in the bed. Like, are we laying eggs? Why are we always in bed? All right. Number three, you think about sex a lot. Now, you're not a maniac, but you think about sex. And I don't just mean while you're getting busy or whenever you see that sexy guy at your gym and you feel like you must have him or you can't even control your urge. No, I'm not talking about that. All right. Sex has a strong mental component. So pay attention when you have like a sensual thought or you feel randomly aroused throughout the day, and don't immediately dismiss it. You need to allow yourself feel erotic. All right. And observe what's sexy around you. Basically, it's one thing to think about sex a lot, but it's another thing to control the urge. So control it. All right. Number four, you're considered great in bed when you're able to put someone else's needs above your own. And this is one of the problems that we see in some relationships or in some marriages where couples are just selfish about their own needs and forget that of their partner. I honestly am of the opinion that practicing compassion in every area of your life is key, but practicing it in the bedroom can make you a serious good sex partner. We're not suggesting you always put yourself or you always put others before you, or you always put your partner first. After all, your orgasms are also important too. But it can be really hard to focus on pleasing your partner every once in a while just for the sake of satisfying them. Maybe it's going for it in the morning when your man typically wants to have sex in the morning, or maybe it's, just basically indulging in a position that they love, or just treating them to oral that isn't just a precursor to the main event, like real aura that gets them feeling like their souls just got snatched and they're left super, super exhausted, like they really had a marathon sex. So indeed, it's not about being selfless all the time, but rather it's about treating your partner how you would like for them to treat you, or how you would like for them to be treated. So indeed, it's not about being selfless all the time, but rather it's about treating your partner how you would like to be treated. I promise this generous act will not go unnoticed. Your partner is definitely going to reciprocate. Number 5, you're good in bed when you can almost try everything at once. Look, I know it's hard to be good in bed if you only do what you know, but you don't have to be willing to swing in ways that you aren't cut out for. But then again, you should have that feeling of being adventurous in bed, like you think it could be fun and you can easily get into the vibe without having to cause squabbles or struggles. Obviously, if your partner is dying to have a threesome and you're not into it, then it's perfectly justifiable to say no. Don't do whatever you're not comfortable doing. But when it comes down to learning new tricks, tips, and techniques, I suggest giving it a shot, Number 6, you enjoy solo time. And no, not with your Netflix, all right? With your juicy part. Because I believe that someone who is in tune with her body and is aware of what feels good will be a better lover and will enjoy sex more. Because quite frankly, most women just tend to forget how to have fun and pleasurable self-love by themselves. They just forget how it can be, especially when they're in a relationship. Although some of us may think that self-love will make you less interested in sex with your partner, I think that's very often the opposite of the truth. So I recommend self-love. And if you feel like you're neglecting your partner, then there's no harm in inviting them to watch and indulge. Number 7, you're not self-conscious. Then it means you could be great in bed. Now think of the best sex you've ever had. Chances are that your partner was passionate. Your partner was enthusiastic and was just oozing sex appeal. See, I am willing to bet that they weren't worried about their bodies. They weren't making sure that the lights were off or complaining about their bellies. I have said it once and I will say it again. Confidence is the sexiest asset you can have and you can bring to the bedroom. Someone who says, I am sexy any way I look, pretty much has you believing it. But it's easier said than done, because I am one hell of a very self-conscious person. I will lie. I am still learning to be, not too self-absorbed or too self-conscious or too shy. I'm a very shy person. You would know it, but I am a very shy person. Now, number 8, you know when to get a little loud and crazy in bed. Being able to let loose, let go of your inhibitions and be a bit uncensored is a great attribute in a partner who knows how to have great sex. For one thing, you'll be less inhibited, which is always sexy. Another reason, men say that one thing that they really want in a lover is for them to make some more noise. Because the fact is that men aren't always sure what women want and if she's enjoying herself, if she's not giving them any direction. All right? They want to use our sounds that we make in the bed as direction. This can be anything from, a well-timed moan to words or phrases like, oh, go harder or go slower. Oh, I like it right there. Don't do this. Oh, keep doing this. Oh my God. Oh, all of those sounds. So if you're vocal, and I don't mean faking your vocals, you're genuine, you're real, and you're crazy in bed, then you're a good lover. You're good in bed. You know the drill. Not the one that you're lying in bed and it's like you're a log of wood. He's just pounding, 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 and you're there. You're there. Even if it is just breathing. Mm, mm, Breathe. Let him know that he's doing something. Don't fake it. I hate it when you fake it. Don't fake it. Even for men. Don't fake. Don't be faking it. Make sounds. We as women would love to hear our men make sound. I've said it over and over on this channel. Make sounds. It makes the juicy pot a lot wetter. Do you get? Make sounds. If you want to say, hey, Chinedu, give it to me. Say it. Give him direction because men want to know. Men want to know that they're doing it. When you're quiet like that, am I doing it right or not? It's even worse for women because most men are very silent in bed. You're doing everything. You're giving him mad head. Your mouth is almost, your jaw is almost locking, but the man is not doing anything. He's not making sounds, nothing. And funny enough, you'll be surprised that he has come. The worst one is you're doing all the things that you're supposed to do, the right things to get him to come, and he does not come. He's not making sounds. It can be demoralizing because it feels as if you're not doing anything. It feels as if you're not good. Sounds are indicative of the fact that they are enjoying what you're doing and you are delivering. And they are receiving the mail from the mailbox. So be very vocal. Give it to me. Oh my, you can hit the bed. You can do whatever you fucking want to do. Like like some Nigerian women would do. Hey, you go kill me today. Oh, you go kill me today. Hey, oh God, Chinedu. What am I calling Chinedu? Oh God, Chinedu. Papa Dozie, you go kill me. Hey, hey. I'm so stupid. And to think that my mom is on this channel is crazy. You go kill me today. So much so. Except it's fake. But I'm just exaggerating, but just make sounds. Sweet one. Mm-hmm. Yes. I like that. Don't stop. Use your bedroom voice. You will make him spill. Number 9, you are good in bed when you're very spontaneous. Spontaneity in a bedroom is key. It is key. It is key. It is key. When I ask some men, real men, about the hottest thing a woman has ever done during sex, they majorly think, taking the reins and, doing something surprising or spontaneous is hot. From waking them up with a head or waiting on the bed in lingerie. These are little things that make a huge impact in the bedroom because they are so out of the blue. You're not predictable, and anything with you seems so surreal and heavenly. All right? Men love it when you're unpredictable. Number 10, you're physically fit. Know this and know peace, that being physically fit and active is a big aphrodisiac for women, even for men. But it can also make you better in bed. For instance, exercise boosts, focus. It revs up your libido. It enhances your endurance and it helps you gain confidence. So I would urge you to hit the gym and get fit for the mom in a bedroom and stop saying, oh, I'm having knee pain and all of that stuff. And lastly, number 11, you can laugh at yourself. Someone who is great in bed can see the fun and humor in any situation because, come on, sex should be a good time, really. And you may not remember the strongest orgasms that you've ever had, but you would definitely remember the time you fell off the bed, or your man fell off the bed, or maybe your man farted because you were so into it when you were doing it, so much so that you fell off the bed. All right, you didn't even realize that you were on the edge of the bed. I mean, weird noises, sounds, and failed positions happen during sex, but if you can just roll with it and still enjoy yourself, that's what makes you really amazing in the sack. You don't want to be with a person who is so serious that, or they get so turned off by, okay, maybe you farted or your VJJ farted, because there is something called quiffing where he's thrusting and you just make your VJJ or your juicy pot just makes that fart like sound, and maybe he's an immature person, he just get pretty much turned off. All right, you don't want to be with that person. You want to be with someone that these things can happen, natural things can happen to you during intercourse. You just want to be with someone that you can be your true authentic self. Okay. Now it sounds as if I have lips. That's because I have what's it called now, a tongue breaker in my teeth, so I sound like I have lips, so just forgive the way I pronounce things. Okay, so these are some of the 11 ways to tell that you're very good in bed and you're great. Yeah, that's it. Until I catch you when I catch you, take all the time in the world to create the best atmosphere for your partner. It's a festive period. Make sure that you have more peace than war in your relationship. Okay, I love you. Mwah.